Moving on to other global stories, the situation in war-torn Gaza that continues to worsen. In a major blow to hundreds of thousands of Gazans who rely on aid to survive, the United Nations that has now announced that they have suspended food distribution in the southern Gaza city of Rafah. And this is due to lack of supplies and insecurity caused by Israel's expanding military operation in the Gaza Strip. The decision by the aid agency comes due to closures and disruptions at the Rafah and Kerem Shalom crossings into Gaza. Along with closed and chaotic land crossings, problems also plague the U.S. military's floating pier, which is meant to provide alternative route for aid into Gaza. The UN has planned new routes to transport aid from the pier as of now. Meanwhile, on the diplomatic front, European countries, including France, Belgium and Germany, issued statements affirming their support for the International Criminal Court after its top prosecutor sought arrest warrants for top Israeli and Hamas officials. Now, Israel's long-time ally, the US, has signaled support for possible ICC sanctions over Israel warrants. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has suggested that he will work with lawmakers on the potential sanctions. Also, for the first time, Blinken acknowledged that Israel might not be willing to embrace a normalization deal with Saudi Arabia if it means agreeing to clear progress towards a Palestinian state. Meanwhile, reports are also emerging that the Irish government is all set to announce the recognition of a Palestinian state today, a move strongly opposed by Israel. In addition to that, more than 1,400 Israeli academics have signed a petition calling on the government to end its war on the Gaza Strip and also to secure the immediate release of the hostages. Following Israel's crackdown on Qatar-based media outlet, the Israeli government seized the broadcasting equipment of the Associated Press in southern Israel. They accused the news agency of violating a new media law by providing images to the Qatar-based media giant. Although hours after the confiscation, Israel's communications minister reversed this decision and ordered the equipment to be returned to the media outlet. Meanwhile, on the battlefield, Israeli airstrikes have killed at least 5 people in Rafah. The situation in northern Gaza is also worrisome. Israeli forces thrust deeper into Jabalia, striking a hospital and destroying residential areas with tank and air bombardments. They have also cleared off a sprawling refugee camp built for displaced civilians 75 years ago. In West Bank, Israeli forces raided the city of Jenin, killing 7 Palestinians. According to Palestinian health authorities, the operation involved dozens of vehicles and it continued into the night.